Good evening everyone, Samuel Farmer here again with another tutorial video. And in this week's video, we'll be learning about Docker and how to compile images while using NVIM and Alacritty. So let's get started. As you can see, we have our main directory, ASL_assignment, saved to our desktop with different languages inside. Let's do a live build of Python language to show how the process works for Docker. So first we want to go ahead and make our directory for Python. Then we want to switch to that folder. And inside this folder we want to do a touch Docker file, which creates the Docker file, and we want to do a touch hello.py for the Python file. Now both of these files have been made, and we can go up here on our NeoVim and refresh it and see. Let's see. Here's each language. That's the ones we already had. And here is the new one we just made. So let's go into those files. I have my script already saved for this. Let's look at our notes here. I'll go ahead and put this over here. We've got our Python image, which is our from for the latest. And then our working directory, which is our ASL_assignment. And it's going to copy the current directory's contents into the container. And then the command is python hello py. So once we have that, we want to save that. And we want to go into our py file. And we just want to run a simple script in here. With Python, we can import date time, and it has the date and time for it. So we got a simple print hello ASL, and then the print is today and date time.date.today. So after we have that in here, let's go ahead and save. We have that saved. Let's go down to our terminal here, and we want to be inside our folder. Let's do docker build, so we can build the image, py_hello, and then the dot for all in the directory. So let's go ahead and build that. As you can see, it was successful. Now that we've got it built, let's do docker run py_hello and see if we get our desired results. There it is. So now that we went through the actual process of using Docker to build that, let's go ahead and go through the other languages and try to briefly explain these. So we have our C language here. It's getting the Debian Buster, and then we're going to run updates to install any kind of build tools related to it. Here's our working directory. Here's the C source file into the container. Here's our compile the C program, and here's our command. So let's go ahead and go to C. Okay, now let's do docker build C_hello. As you can see, it built that. So let's do docker run C_hello. And there's our desired results. So let's go ahead and go down through these. Let's back out of here. Alright, C++, here's our Docker file. Again, there is getting our image from, working directory, copying it to, the run command, and let's try to compile that image. So let's go back to our root directory here. Let's go to C_++, docker build t c, let's see, I think it's cpp_hello dot. And there you go, image is built. Once again, let's do docker run cpp_hello. There's our desired results again. Okay, let's move on to Golang. Golang was a little bit different at first, but it seemed to be alright afterwards. There's our from, latest, working directory, copy, run, and command. So let's go. I do apologize, a little under the weather. Let's see. Okay, now that we're in our directory for that, let's go ahead and do docker build t go underscore hello dot. Okay, so the image is built. We'll go ahead and do docker run go underscore hello. And there's our date stamp. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to Java. As well, we'll go into these. There is our simple import, format and time, functions, print. Today is with our timestamp. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on to Java. Same thing with these. As you can see, a simple script for our Java to run the hello ASL and then today plus the new date. Let's go ahead and compile that. Go into the base folder. Docker build Java underscore hello dot. There is our image built. And let's do run. There is our desired results. So as you can see, it's pretty much same thing with the Dockers here. You got to get where the base image is coming from. And then there's our LUA script, or Lua. Let's go ahead and back out of here and change to the Lua folder. Docker build t Lua underscore hello dot. Image has been built. Lua underscore hello. There is our date stamp. Okay, now let's move on to Node.js. There's the Docker file. It's pretty simple. Node latest, working directory, copy, command. Let's move on to the JavaScript. As you can see, console log, hello ASL, and then console log today is, and then the new date. And, let's go ahead and try to build this. We're in the root folder. Let's do docker build t node underscore hello dot. Image is built. Run node underscore hello. And there's our timestamp and message. So let's go on. We got just a few more languages left. Let's go to PHP. Pretty much almost the same as Node. There is our script, echo hello ASL, echo today is date stamp with the year, month, and date. So let's go ahead and compile this. Alright. PHP docker build t php underscore hello dot. This one might take a little bit longer than usual, but it does complete in just a moment here. Okay, image is done. So let's do docker run php underscore hello. And there's our date stamp with our message. Okay, we've already done the Python. I walked you through that. So let's move on to our Ruby. And as you can see up here, there's our Docker file, pretty much the same. There is our Ruby script that is puts hello ASL and puts today with the time now, which is going to be current. So let's go ahead and build this image. Let's do docker build t ruby hello dot. Image is built, so we want to do docker run ruby underscore hello. And there is our message and time or date stamp. Okay, next, our final one is our Rust. Apologies, I was a little under weather and wanted to step away to clear my sinuses a little bit. So let's get back to our Rust folder here. We have our source with our main Rust file, our cargo toml, and our Docker file. So, with this one was particular different learning, as the script has to be in a source file, and then our Docker file as well. I had to get the image from the latest Rust and then from Ubuntu to work correctly, but it is working, and as we will see here, let's get into our Rust folder. Let's do docker build rust underscore hello dot, and this takes just a moment like the Python and Ruby did as well. Okay, our image is built, so let's do docker run rust underscore hello, and there's our desired results. So as you can see, we got all of our languages. I believe there's 10 of those that we have desired results for our message and timestamp using our Docker containers and using NeoVim to edit those quickly on the go.